Hi, it's Dave, your TV pal again. Well, part two of the Enlightenment. I have spent a lot of time on this. I think it really is an important period. It is the birth of the modern world, and we still, in many ways, live as a product of the Enlightenment. What was it? Somebody said on one of those videos about the French Revolution, somebody asked, was the French Revolution a success? And this was in the 20th century, and the person replied, I don't know, too soon to tell. We are still finding out if the Enlightenment was a success or not. We are living that story. One of the important aspects, of course, of the Enlightenment is the idea of scientifically designed government. That at that time, most of the systems of government on the planet had been sort of just evolved into being rather than planned. And so the ideas, the philosophies of the Enlightenment led to the notion that we can scientifically design government. And this led to the ideas of democracy, of republics. Also later on in the 1800s, Marxism and communism, the idea that we can use science to govern ourselves better, that we do not have to just keep living what our forefathers did because that's the way it's always been done. We can change revolutionarily based on ideas, and the Enlightenment is a revolution of ideas, a revolution in the way that people think about themselves, a way they think about the world, the way they think about government. Of course, I had to indulge my love for music. At least I hope you know now that the term classical music is a misnomer. We shouldn't call it classical music. There really was only one classical era, the era that we looked at, and it really probably should be called neoclassical. Of course, as good humanities students, you know that the classical era refers to the time of Greece and Rome. I'm going to start looking at the camera now so that it appears that I'm looking you in the eye. My camera is a little bit high. Let me see what I can do about that. The ideals of ancient Greece and ancient Rome. And so neoclassical means new classical, or in the style of the classical. And that's really what we're talking about when we're talking about classical music here. The classical era really starts with Haydn and includes a couple of Bach's sons, J.S. Bach and C.P.E. Bach, of course Mozart. And then Beethoven is sort of a transitional figure between the classical era and the Romantic era. But the whole period is marked by order, harmony, balance. Music is a perfect expression of the Enlightenment because it's math. It's numbers dancing. Everything in music has to do with mathematics and ratios and balance and harmony. And of course, the reason that Mozart and Haydn and Beethoven were so popular is because they reflected these values, this sort of beautiful harmony and restraint that is classical music. We really need to come up with another word for classical music. One of the videos called it music in the Western European artistic tradition. We really need a better word because a lot of what's on the classical music station isn't from the classical era. It's music, I guess, is the best thing to call it. And so that is the end of my little notepad. So I guess it's the end of my little chat. I just want to check in with you so that you can see my face and make sure that you know I'm still out here. I'm a real live human being that has an existence apart from yours. Maybe a little too much philosophy this week. At any rate, enjoy. I hope you like the music. I hope you listen to all of the music. I know one piece is 20 minutes long. Try to listen to all of it, even if you don't care for classical music. Give it a shot. I know I'm proselytizing for music. Hope you have a good week. I won't talk to you again until after Thanksgiving, so have a very happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Try and stay home. Let's get through this pandemic, okay? I'd like to see you in person again soon. So take care. Bye-bye.